beating Acetix very, very quickly. But holding in this small area with their frenzy, remember, the tiny clip could be at a disadvantage. We're going up against two players. Going to avoid the boom bot. And potentially people are going to move past him here without checking it. That's great from Blaze. Can they get themselves a second? In comes the pink shell. That's going to force them to move. But they will get both of the duelists. What a start there from Blaze to remove some of the pushing power that Sharper had.
That's exactly what they were after. They used the Sky Flash to get the advantage. It allows you to go aggressive in mid off the back of that AU presence as well. It means that it's just a matter of time before Sharper move into your crosshairs. They exploit it beautifully. Berserker, despite the fact he's dinked early on, he still holds a bit of a unorthodox angle. Gives them that even bigger advantage. 4-on-2, and for Sharper, they're fairly split up going into this.
Pinocchio's been able to pick up a ghost at least, a slight upgrade, and so that's almost all of their utility on top of that, but they're going to be moving into the crosshairs of that Sky. Flipside is going to cede away the space now, just allowing them to utilize that utility to try and claim this space back, even though it's already been taken away. The spike's still in play. It's in the hands of Beta at the moment, who sets up a flurry of stars on the A side, but there's going to be close defense here from the side of Bursa X. They find Pinocchio's. Now they just have to deal with Beta. A single shot will do it, and it is delivered. Toots. Pinocchio's for now. Moving up through Garage. Contesting for this orb could be very important. Oh my goodness, the Marshal just rips through Beta. Remember, a single body shot will do it for 101 damage when you're up against unarmored opponents. And with the eco that is demanded on a round 2 loss, that's certainly what's going to be provided. Flipsider needs another, and that's going to be clean. Oh,
that's camera shots, so he knows that A-Long controls in their favor. They got to move quick.
And they do. That's a full blind, but Flipside delivered it to themselves as well. Niffy's trying to get their way onto the backside, and instead they're going to move over towards the CT side. They find Frostmind as they're out on a tour, and that's an easy kill for the Jets. All alone right now is Blaze. And they've proved themselves quite the warrior before, but will the Predator become the prey this time? The Spectre's picked up. They can try and run on in. It's up against the double peak, and they get them both! Niffy and Pinocchio's fall one after the other. 6 HP is left on Blaze, but considering that this is a bonus round that could have been absolutely perfect for the side of Sharper, Blaze is a pretty happy camper.
Yeah, second rifle would be great here. Unfortunately, he's seen in the process. I think it will be a matter of time before he's quickly picked off. He's at the stage now where, despite his HP, luckily, the bomb is a one-shot. Doesn't matter if you're low HP or high HP. He's going to be able to get away, take that Vandal to the next round. They're going to be on a full buy next round anyway. So
beating anyone at the moment. So much presence on A. This is all going to be discovered, of course, by that Trailblazer. How many will notice, though? This is a very, very audacious attack right now. Out goes the Hawk. It is going to blind a few. A second, doubling down right now as Frostmind might find themselves blinded by a friend, just dropping into a hail of bullets. I don't know if they died from blood loss or suffocation, but a death all the same is delivered, Kremer. And now Boomer on the back foot. Nice turn away from the blind, but Acetix is good on the timing and finds Blaze caught unawares. To bottle? Doesn't bottle that one. Acetix down. But 1 against 3. It's not unwinnable, but that op is being very judiciously guarded. Niffy is not allowing for this to be recovered. They know that this is likely being watched as an angle, and so they must bide their time. They could try and smoke this, but the second that they go into their astral form, there could be some kind of denoting that would allow them to get rushed. They hear the movement away. They look to see if they can grab themselves a bonus, and they can. Goodbye, Beta. And the operator has been recovered. As far as lost rounds go, it's not the worst.
Gunning it to their spawn, then backed away. Now, it has been read by both Flipsider and Frostmind, but will they be able to get to the site in time? Hello, he's probably got an angle to work with.
Alerts found Frostmind. That cracks open the site, but still, they're going to be losing out to Flipsider. Playing around in elbow right here. Gets themselves a second. What can you see off the back of a showstopper? It goes in towards the elbow, but it's avoided by Flipsider. But now Acetix is in deep. They can try and leverage this position like a crowbar of a duelist to crack open the egg of A. And it's Pinocchio's from the other side who'll be delivering the killing blow to Flipsider. Bursa, a nice long sight line here. They're able to take out Pinocchio's. Beta does not want to try and peek this again, but they're going up against the Blade Storm nevertheless. Looking to aim up high. Can to bottle really make this happen? Acetix gets 2.
Because they're worried of the lurk. It ended up punishing them.
Bursa here, very aggressive. They know that Alert is very close, and they've looked to the wire, but Alert is a little bit quicker on the duel. Still the refrag from Frostmind keeps the numbers even, and this encourages Flipsiders to go on a wild goose chase, and they might even find the spike here, Kramer. If they can find the spike in that tiny little corner, things could go very poorly, very fast.
I love this.
They hear each other on the approach. Beta, are they going to be ready? They are.
All down to Frostmind. I mean, his team gone, and I actually love this breach. I love him. While he is only on 1 kill, Pinocchio's the space he's made with these flashes has been incredible. He's been wiping the floor with anyone who dare hide from him, and I sort of questioned his usage at the start of the game. His flashes, they're used to kill someone you already know is there, not to push people out of position. And right now, that usage from Pinocchio has worked beautifully for Sharper right now.
And Pinocchio looking good on the breach is doubly worrying when you consider that Fracture's our next map. Some crispy aim from Frostmind, just a little bit there. Dodges the aftershock, but they need to know that the breach is coming in from behind. The knife is out, the Vandal returns, and Pinocchio is too...
For now, let's focus on what Niffy can do on the safe side.
Niffy looking to take contact here. There's the stun. It isn't going to be completely getting rid of that turret. Frostmind's now isolated by themselves. They need to win this duel. With the Sheriff, they're going to manage to do it, and that's good for a trade. Flipsider just wraps around the back, and while they're left with 5 HP, a kill is better than nothing. You can see that the Viper's pit that was used to control mid has now been taken away. It's been abandoned by the Viper, and I'm interested in this little cubby here from Alert. The Phantom in play. They're able to take out Burst, they just hold it down, hoping that the spray would carry them through. But Predator says absolutely not. Everyone left is on just a sliver of HP. Barely enough blood left to fill a thimble, and a C6 once more might get it all done by themselves. They're looking in the wrong direction. From a C6 as well, and oh my goodness, on top of that, Beta. This could be the op. Oh,
one enemy remaining.
Oh, look away, children. That's not TV friendly. That's an operator in hand. And this is such a big... No. No. I refuse. This cannot be real. They're trying to juggle the op away right now. They don't want to allow it to be easily picked up, so we've put it into an open area where it can't be picked up guerrilla style. Will be jiggles from Beta for now, but there's a battle going on in A main that needs to be accounted for. Alert is a little bit risky when it comes to that spray. They're unable to turn away from the Hawk as well. Full blind is going to be given on over, but the spray is good when combined with Pinocchio's. Oh, he ain't lying when he says that he can aim. That nose will not be growing, but the lead might well be 5-3 at the moment, and it quickly can be looking to set things up here with the aftershock. However, there will be contacts coming through from the side of Bursa from an elevated angle, but it's not good enough against a C6 who adjusts so quickly and gets rid of that duelist. And now this site could be cracked open like a walnut in a vice. Flipsider playing at the back of site. Everyone's locations are revealed. In comes the Rolling Thunder, but Flipsider is able to avoid it. How much damage can they do? The answer will be 0. Blaze is down as well, and once again, Bottle stands alone. A Vandal in hand.
Spike planted.
And a save.
Right, and now here comes the attack. Let's see if there's kind of any solution from Boom here to try and stop them.
Oh, the Seekers hit 2 people. They're vulnerable. They're nearsighted. They can't move in. They've been split up by a perfectly placed snakebite. And now a C6 needs to move in and is instantly disassembled by the defenders. As the dust clears, still 3 members on both sides, but the spike is hightailing it elsewhere. Vader's got their running shoes on. It's time for just a touch of cardio.
A touch of asthma from the sounds of it.
Oh, the double pumping though.
Put down.
Putting in so many stuns. Dropping over pulse. The Bottle's left all alone. And it is once again all on Frostmind with only a Sheriff in hand to make this work. A shot sent out to wall. Out comes the defensive wall. Frostmind throws out a couple of stray bullets to the Vandal. Remember, those have traces, but that's good enough aim to take out Niffy. The next line of defense, what will we be able to achieve? Not much when faced with Beta. It's alpha gameplay, that much I'm assured of. And now it's down to a 2 versus 2, but the defensive utility of the Cosmic Divide is still available. Cut noise, though, right now means that they're not entirely sure what journey the spike is on. The Killjoy utility is no longer active. Flipsider staring it down. They see the rifle, but they're unable to connect the headshot. Out goes for blind, but they've turned away for now. The first line. Can they spray onto the second? The answer is no. Pinocchio goes in for yet another duel, but to Maybe staying alive here is more valuable with the time ticking on down. Alert sends out a couple of shots and then just scurries away into the screens like a rat hiding in a hole. For now, all they need to do is survive because time is not on the side of the attacking team. Boom have run down the clock, and so long as there can be anything from Beta to stop a plant here, this could be over. And I think it might be too late already, Kremer. There goes the time. You'll get yourself a bonus money, but you won't get the... C6 very, very brazen with their movement, but Burst is not going to allow any of that to happen. A full blind is delivered, and so 2 of the bullets. Nifty's going absolutely mad in mid. Covers themselves down with the cloud, and that's going to be Beta who claims the last kill. They didn't expect Frostmine to be lurking in the sewers. El Raton that he is, spreading the plague of bullets. And Predator somehow has made their way. They've wormed their way up into heaven. Remember these loot...
Instant ping on these players. Every bit of info is going to make Boom feel like they're forced. They're choked, suffocated on this map.
As T-Tick reveals their position, they hear multiple specters, and that ringing will be even louder. Crack through the brain. Mid control is claimed right here for Boom off the back of worse weapons and a couple of loots here. Flipside is going to be able to get a nifty little upgrade onto the Vandal. And will they be able to beat out Alert with this? Will they ascend? That reload could have been a sound cue. Bursa wins that. Boom aren't dead yet.
It's glad to see they have signs of life, but my worry is this a comeback?
Economic gain for Boom is going to be weighing heavily on their minds. Moving now into Bursa. Bursa is in the linchpin of the map. They can control rotations from here. And that means that they can try and cut off people who are playing on A as the lockdown comes in as a big signal flare to be, hey, we're attacking, boys. And Burst is wondering if anyone's going to rotate through. They can hear multiple people. For Spike, though, it's going to meet Niffy. It's going to meet the Bladestorm, and it's all whiffs all the time from Mr. Niff. Flipside is just going to send them scurrying. I think they've got 1 knife and maybe... No, 2 knives and a shorty left. They are up a creek without a paddle right now, but so too could be Bursa going up against multiple people. They're unable to win that duel. Niffy is a headshot they need, and a second one as well. Who needs knives? More than 5? Nah, mate, I'll just take 1 to the head each time. To wait until this wall goes down. Establish presence on catwalk, or make sure that the enemies at least are not there. There is still someone down in hell. That's going to be Alert. They don't want to reveal themselves too early, but now they know that the hit is certainly coming this way. The bottle up top is bringing up a huge amount of pressure. Unable to deliver enough knives to Alert. Managing to get 2 frags, but then...
He heads to back sight. His teammate just tucks in. 30 seconds left now, and Boom needs to get a wiggle on it.
Alert and Beta, if they can trade out well here, might end this game. Burster starts off well, fragging through, and they know exactly where Pinocchio is. You can't pull a fast one on me. You're a wooden child. You're not even a real boy.
Spike planted.
Coming around the back, Niffy looking to move in from Garage. Up against 4, the 2 duelists. They start a showstopper as well if they so desire, but a C6 wouldn't even get the chance to bring it out. Niffy grabs the first. They need to do plenty of damage here to Boom. Just get rid of these rifles, if nothing else. Down goes the smoke and illusions and just pixels everywhere. No one taking any damage, really. A couple of bruises here until Blaze is caught out. And that's going to be a kill with the Sheriff. That could be a lootable rifle. And it's going to be in the hands of Beta. That gives a little bit more hope here to the economically woeful team of Sharper as Frostmind. Now they've got to try and play with a lack of time. An interception coming through from the breach ult could be all that's needed. Pinocchio's has the frenzy up here. The plant needs to come through, but can Alert stop it? They found Frostmine! They found the spike as well! Someone needs to come in and grab this, but time might once more do too much to Boom. Coming in with the 2-sided crossfire on the back of